Does this sound like you? ScavRep is such a stupid system, it doesn't even work. If that sounds like you, then I have a way I can make ScavRep better. When ScavRep was introduced in Tarkov, I really liked the idea because it helped create a peaceful Scav community. You can tell that I like it because I have max ScavRep, and it feels like the only really good thing about it is that it has free labs cards and it does have that faster Scav case. That's a problem because it causes a dark time amongst the Scav creed. With many people still betraying the creed, it feels like there needs to be more incentive. There's an easy way to fix this problem by just adding more decentive to it. I want a better incentive to reach max scav rep rather than just buying a couple more things from Fence. I'm going to start by saying this is highly unlikely to happen, but I'd still like to think of ideas. What if there was a location that Fence had under his control? This location I will refer to as the Scavlands for simplicity's sake. So the basic Scavlands concept is that Fence had bought some land from the little money that he gets from us. This land he called Scavlands allows only scavs of certain rep into the area because it's patrolled by his guards. Those guards could be anybody, like ex-PMCs or maybe even thick boy scavs that retired from scavving and wanted to do something else. This area could be a heavy loot area for good scavs, but I also have other ideas for this area as well. Scavlands would be a small size map, making it more like the size of Factory. Also a max of like 8 to 10 players on the map at once, without AI. In my opinion, I would try and make this an outside environment, something more like storage place, similar to the one on Customs. I just think it would be a really interesting place to fight. There could be a lot of keys involved in a map like this, and it would make sense for there to be constant fighting within to try and fight for each container. The more I talk about this, it feels like it might be a good idea for arena mode. The reason for a scav to come in and do this map would be actually the better chance to get good loot off spawn and better ground loot as well. There is a catch I will touch on later. Another idea could be involving sneaking PMCs in to make them look like scavs. This would be another way to enter scavlands. For PMCs to get in, they don't need to show their scav rep to the guards because they bribe them with a large sum of money. Along with this, I would also think be a good idea if PMCs were forced to dress like scavs for entry. Dressing like a scav, it would include the guns and the armor that they bring in. This would like help reduce the amount of kitted players going into a place, making it less like labs. I'm just not a big fan of labs because of how kitted people are going in there. Now, wrapping it back to the point I made earlier about ground loot being available, to make this map difficult for scavs so they can't just leave immediately with a great loot, all the extracts would be car extracts or single-use extracts requiring money. Now, most of the time, scavs don't actually spawn out with money, so the money would be in the middle of the map, so everyone would have to force towards the middle of the map and it would cause more interaction between everybody. PMCs would actually require more money as well to get out because they'd need to like bribe the driver if it was a car extract to force or to not report them to Fence. Another catch could be there might be not enough extracts for everyone to like leave, so people would either need to work together or kill each other. With that being said, there might be scav infighting within scavlands, and I was thinking maybe it'd be a safe zone where everyone is kill on site, an arena where scav rep is not affected. You need some sort of conflict in a scav rep map because without it, it'd be too easy to farm. There'd be another way to insert conflict though, through maybe a boss, maybe rogues, raiders find their way onto the map somehow to disturb the peace. The boss, maybe raiders, could roam around the map even looking for players or even create another extract. And because they'd need a way onto the map, they could not go through the traditional way of going through Fence's guards. They would have to maybe like blow a hole in the side of the map, making a permanent extract, so not all of the extracts would be single use. The only worry for a map that requires scav rep would be the people that would just farm the map for loot, but hopefully creating at least some conflict, however way you want to do that, would help stop the farmers. Please understand this would be a very difficult way to make scav rep more important and could probably be done in a different or easier way, but I just like thinking outside the box. Did I miss anything? Do you have ideas? Leave a comment, leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more ideas.